Did you do your taxes this year and find out that you owed more than you thought you would, or you owed less than you thought you would? So basically, this all comes down to how much money obviously is being withheld from your paycheck, and that is based on the W-4. And so we're going to walk you through the W-4 and introduce you to a tool called Easy W-4 that's out in Google Play, Windows Store, and we're going to provide a link for you. But this tells you how to fill out the W-4 to minimize any surprises at the end of the year. So for instance, the W-4 has these boxes at the top that, well, you basically fill out if you're filing as joint, single, et cetera, fill out the box. There's a box at the top called 2C, which basically significantly increases your withholding if you have multiple paychecks in a family, since each individual W-4 and job does not see information if there's multiple paychecks in a family. For instance, if you and a spouse or both have a paycheck. So basically this compensates for that to some degree. It's not perfect. However, we can show you, this tool allows you to be perfect. It allows you to set up your W-4s so you are not surprised at the end of the year. So first, we can either choose or not choose multiple paychecks. Let's say for this instance, we're going to say we're not going to choose multiple paychecks. We have 2 children to claim. I'm going to put them both on this first job. We could spread them across both jobs, or if you have multiple, all 3 jobs. And it shows you what your child tax credit is. If there's other dependents you're going to claim that are above more than 18 years old, they can be added in at a reduced amount. There are other income that you might want to show on your income. For instance, and we'll go back through this, but there's interest income, there's dividend income, there's capital gains income that your W-4 and your employer does not know about, and it's not taxed. And so it behooves you to go ahead and put that on your W-4 so it withholds at a rate that it knows that income is there, and it will increase your withholding. Likewise, if you have additional deductions that the W-4 is not familiar with, for instance, you itemize on your taxes and you have significantly more than your standard deduction, you may want to increase your deductions that you withhold less. And so this tool allows you to go through and see what the effect of that is. Obviously, you can also add additional deductions this year on your W-4. And then if you can actually go through and, as the W-4 states, you can increase your withholding per paycheck. So for instance, you could add an extra $100. If we say we want to add $100 per paycheck, it reduces our amount that we're going to owe at the end of the year. Well, let's look at what this box 2C does. So if we check both these fields, and you can see what our taxes are. So our federal paycheck taxes are $310 for the first one per paycheck, and the second one is $95 per paycheck. If we check this box 2C for multiple paychecks, all of a sudden we significantly go up. We went to $667 and to $163. And so basically checking that just basically allowed us to get a refund now in the year. We're withholding more on our paychecks. And so it allows us to get a refund. And the state still shows this is not necessarily all applicable to the state. The state does increase its holding with the 2C, but it's not perfect. So they're still going to owe about $1,800 to the state on this one. So this Easy W-4 basically allows you to fill in all this information, tells you your filing status, your children, how many children you have in college. So these things that your job, your employer does not know about. It knows about the number of kids, but not the number of kids in college. Adjustments to your income, your employer does not know about these items. So additional income that you should be taxed on that you're not taxed on. And so it will increase the withholding to account for that, as well as deductions. It will reduce your deductions if you're not on the standard deduction. So those things are all important. You plug in your pay, so your employee knows about all this information on your pay, obviously, so it's going to account for that. You know, we have a 5% 401k deduction plus a 5% Roth IRA deduction. So all that's accounted for in the paycheck. So this is a really neat way, a neat tool to do a what if scenario, play around with your W-4, see what the effect is on your paycheck instead of changing your W-4 and then waiting until you get your next paycheck to see what the resultant is. And so hope you use this tool. It's available in the Google store. It's Google available in the Windows store. And we're going to share a URL for you down below that you can just, you can actually download this onto your home screen, whether it's a smartphone, an iPhone, or an Android phone, or right onto your laptop. So take care, and we hope you use it. Enjoy the tool. Thank you.